wild beasts of the desert, with the wild with the wild see that here, with the wild beasts of the island which dwelleth there, and the owls and and the owls shall dwell therein, and it shall be no more inhabited forever, neither shall it be dwelt in for generation to generation.
So it's gonna be a monumental destruction.
Yep.
Like Sodom and Gomorrah is today.
Yeah.
You know? A monument.
I mean,
And Sodom and Gomorrah in the scripture see it as an example.
yeah.
You know?
It's going to get
For
more.
those that should live ungodly.
Yep.
Yeah. The most across America so high. You know the golden cup. When they get this sky, there will be something to really look upon. Like, what?
Isaiah 40 is this the man?
Yeah. Let me read it back. Let me finish it.
Yeah.
It says, as the Mosai Yahweh Shem Yahushai overthrew Sodom and Gomorrah and the neighboring city thereof, Jeremiah 15 and 40. It says, as the Yahweh Shem Yahushai overthrew Sodom and Gomorrah and the neighboring city thereof, said the Lord, so shall no man abide there, neither shall any sons of man dwell therein.
See? Yeah. Nobody gonna be dwelling in Babylon. Babylon was made to be destroyed. And all those that put their trust in Babylon, you're gonna be destroyed. The Lord say that they that be found with you shall be trust you. Who is that? Isaiah 13 verse 11.
Isaiah, Isaiah 13 and 15. It says, everyone that is found shall be trust you, and everyone that is joined unto them shall fall by the sword.
Everyone. Once the Lord Yahweh shall come back and you have on America's garment, Babylon garment, you know the Lord gonna kill you.
Babylon garment too, the philosophy.
Nah.
Thinking, yeah, I'm American.
Zephaniah chapter 1 and 7. It said, behold, the place at the present, behold, the place at the present of the Lord, for the day of the Lord is at hand. It said, for the Lord had prepared a sacrifice. He had bid his guests, and it shall come to pass in that day, said the Lord sacrifice, that I will punish the prince and the king's children, and all that are such, clothed with strange apparel. Clothed with strange apparel.
Different doctrine, different philosophy. You sip the Babylon juice and you feel all powerful. You know? You gonna die.
This is Revelation 18 and 3. For all nations have drunk of the wine of the wrath of our fornication, and the kings of the earth have committed fornication with her, and the merchants of the earth are waxing rich through the abundance of her delicacy.
Because all these nations, they're profiting from America. Right? Then they confederate an alliance to America with Babylon to bring down the nation of Israel, to give them GMOs, MSG, abortion, and all these different diseases. Then they come together with their scientists and all these wicked doctors to destroy us. Continue, huh?
Going back on this Job, the next verse.
No, I want to finish it. That's the back of what you're saying too. In Zephaniah chapter 8 and 9. 1 and 9. See that? It says, in the same day shall I punish all those that leap on the threshold. And what's the threshold? The threshold go back to America. You understand? It says, which fill their master's house with violence and deceit. You understand? So what they do? These are the people, these are the nation that trade with America. You know, like for instance, this poison food that is coming in, the government we doing, he accepting it. into the country to poison the people, to depopulate the people. So the most I say, all of them, you gonna deal with it. Because what they do, they fill the master's house.
If I might add real quick, which other nation could be Babylon than the USA, boy? No other nation had so much power, so much influence on the entire world. Full of confusion, full of influential and rigorous means to push their doctrine and their ideologies on people, buddy.
It makes everything.
Yep.
It makes everything. They flip the world upside down.
Come back to Job, this Job 20 in verse 10. His children shall seek to please the poor, and his hands shall restore their goods.
Yep.
Get back all the shit.
Yeah,
All of us.
when you read, when our temple was raided, 70 AD, and they take out all the menorahs, all the gold, you want to return them. Because what, you still get them today. All the school, everything. You want to return.
Bones of our Abraham, Isaac, and so forth.
Nah, they ain't get that.
Them
You
and
get that?
Nah, they ain't get that.
Okay.
They looking for it, but they ain't get it. Right? All our riches you gonna restore.
When the most high boss a hide is a hide.
In the book of Josephus, right? Yeah, when they bury King David, how they bury he, however they build the tomb, they can't even reach his body. And that place today is lost. That place is lost today. Right? Anyway, I'll go ahead.
By strain your mind just won't find out about won't find out today. Certain secrets by leave it alone.
And they depict them same shit in the movies. Like for example, the movie Gods of Egypt. The man tried to show these traps and these things they set to get to these Egyptian gods' body. And them this is the same stuff they trying for, put false gods and the kings of Israel and claiming that they find out all these stuff and so forth, right? A quick precept on when you say the world out of course, right? It says Isaiah 29:16. Surely your turning of things upside down shall be esteemed as the potter's clay. For shall the work of him that made it, he made slack you. For shall the work say of him that made it, he made me not? Or shall the thing framed say of it that he framed it, he had no understanding?
Yeah, you telling them most say you have no understanding. Right? And most say gonna fuck you devils up. Most say gonna fuck you up, bro.
I tell you most say you underrate me. I'm your rate judge.
And the verse we just read in Job.
Yeah, Job 20 verse 10. His children shall seek to please the poor, and his hands shall restore their goods.
This is 2nd Ezra chapter 10, and I read from 20. It says, do not so, but be comforted by me. For how many are the adversary of Zion? Be comforted in regard of the sorrow of Jerusalem. For thou seest that our sanctuary is laid waste, our altar broken down, our temple destroyed, our psaltery is laid upon the ground, our songs is put to silence, our rejoicing, and this is whether we gonna get these things back. It says our rejoicing is at end, the light of our candlestick is put out, the ark of our covenant is spoiled. Our whole
Next thing to read with that.
Yeah, go ahead.
Saying that they get the covenant, the ark of the covenant, they even looking for that.
Yeah, okay.
You know, continue.
It say our just yeah. It say our holy things are defiled, and the name that is called upon. See like here, and the name that is called upon us is almost profane. See, it almost, it didn't. It say our children are put to shame, our priests are burnt. It tell you what happened to our priests. These motherfuckers take the priests and burn them, bro. It say our Levites are gone into captivity. Our virgin is defiled. Our wives are ravished. Our
women,
Yep. Our righteous man is carried away. Our little ones are destroyed. Why? Because they lack of knowledge. They start to learn a new thing.
So the prophecy say, happy shall he be that taketh the little ones
And dash it to the
dash it into a stone.
Another precept holding on the thing. I think it's true.
It say our young men are bought in bondage, and our strong men are become weak. So we're gonna receive all these things. They say that he gonna seek to please the poor. Yeah. Yeah.
So we compense him double
God.
for what he have done. Give on to her double. No? Yeah.
In Psalms chapter 50 and verse 16. But unto the wicked the power say, what hast thou to do to declare my statutes, or that thou should take my covenant in thy mouth, seeing thou hate instruction. See, thou hate instruction. It means that most time they never accept the covenant and all too.
But the Psalms 137. In Psalms 137 and verse 7. Remember, O Yahweh, the children of
From one.
from 1. Psalms 137 and verse 1. So by the rivers of Babylon, there we sat down. Yeah, we wept when we remembered Zion.
We just do that every day.
Zion.
Every day. You know, we sign and cry. You know what? Continue.
We hung our harps upon the willows in the midst thereof.
Now we that's what the scripture say. A fool's heart is in the house of mirth. Right? But the wise man heart is in the house of mourning. Roughly paraphrase that. We ain't happy in this place, bro. This ain't time for dance and be all laughy and dubby and all that shit. We in the time of mourning. We hang on our harps up. Why? Because we in captivity. When we was under King David, King Solomon, we used to play. We used to dance. We used to have nice time.
40 years of peace.
You know?
Them old is coming back, huh?
We gonna do it in Hebrew,
Them old is coming back.
Continue,
For there they that carried us away captive required of us a song. Police.
Continue,
And they that wasted us required of us mirth, saying,
That's why you see 2,000 our people. Even Israelite camp. They rapping, doing all sort of shit.
Profaning the Passover. I think looking like there's some fit, some bacchanal. It's not got the Passover. Look, yeah, man, I got this lamb. You know?
Israelite award. They're just in the mindset that these Edomites want them to be it.
Even when it's just what's worse and worse.
You know? Continue
What
on.
precept big with?
Yeah, good.
This is Jeremiah chapter 9. And I'm gonna read from, let's see, I read from 17. It says, Thus said Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai of hosts, consider ye and call for the mourning women, that they may come and send for the comely women, that they may come, and let them make haste and take up the wailing for us, that our eyes may run down with tears, and our eyelid gash out with water. For a voice of wailing is heard out of Zion. He said, now are we spoiled. How are we spoiled? We are greatly confounded. It said, because we have forsaken the land, because our dwelling have cast us out.
And when you go back to Deuteronomy, it is the 18th chapter. Moses, the Lord tell us that if we do iniquity in the land, it's gonna spew us out.
Yep.
Like it spew out the other nation.
Yeah,
That is what happened. The land spew us out.
And we have to do the call the Levites to show them how.
No, until this day, and then them devils over there, they gonna get spew out.
That's that, but 2 Kings 17, the divided nation.
Yeah.
That's a call the Levites to show them how to
This is in land of Samaria.
to the land.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. Right? I have two more verse. 20. It says, yet hear the word of the Lord, O ye women, and let your ears receive the word of his mouth, and teach your daughters wailing, and every one her neighbor lamentation.
Yeah, because a terrible time is coming for these women. See all out on the streets dressing like a bunch of whores, and then your kids dressing like whores. Terror about to run at you all. You're gonna be raped in the street. I think like Esau get a fancy word, ravish. You know?
So did your family was ravished?
Yeah.
Yeah, motherfucker. You can point out nicer one.
Yeah, you rape a woman, you force yourself upon a woman. And the same thing gonna happen to these women.
Let me finish this here. And you'll bring it.
Yeah.
It said, for death is come into our windows and into our palaces to cut off the children from without
Gone.
and the young men from the streets.
Yeah, so put on and start wailing.
There's
But
the
you're...
back, right? And they was, see that word?
Yeah, gone, brother.
There's the back way saying that how could they sing a song in the strange land?
Gone.
Which we supposed to be lamenting. You understand? We're not in that time according to Ecclesiasticus, it's chapter 3 and 8. Now is not a time for love. Now is a time of war. Now is a time for lament for our people. Because look what's going on with our young men and young women. Look what's going on with our mother and our father. It have some fathers, they don't even want you to call them fathers. It have some mothers that don't even operate like they are mothers. You understand? The children ain't operating like they is children. So that's why you say, how could we sing our song? How could we sing this lovely song in a strange land?
That's what, and there's we would say that. So once a year we wash him out. Because two-thirds of all people ain't saying that. They want to jelly. They want to party. You know?
Here we come back. This Psalms 55 and verse 17. Evening and morning and at noon will I praise and cry aloud, and he shall hear my voice. Here, you yourself, you can be each and every, almost every day, brothers, are going to be preaching this word, warning our people, tell the people who are weak, what we're going through, for the Most High hear us and turn back to law, laws and commandments. For the Most High take us out of this madness here, so that's when we got to cry.
Gone. Continue on.
Bring back from 3 quick. Psalm 137 and verse 3. For there they that carried us away captive required of us a song, that they that wasted us required of us mirth, saying, sing us one of those songs of Zion.
So
How?
this motherfucker proud, huh?
Yeah. Again, you could tell our song was sweet.
Dance for. Sing.
They could tell our song was nice. And they couldn't even understand it, but they already know that the song is good, it is sweet.
Point out to when watch Sleeping in the Air, they used to tell Jakes Kathleen sing a song. And Jakes sing swing those sweet child come carry us away. Jakes was singing that. But they don't understand what Jakes really singing.
Because the song that we sing too is prayers.
Right.
All the psalms, everything. The way we sing it right now we're singing in the street. By breaking this scripture down, we sing it. Because how you know us? You know us by what? The way we carry ourselves, the rhythm. A Jake has some soul in them. And when we break this scripture down, we make it knit. It sounds like a sweet song. According to the book of Ezekiel. Hey, somebody get it for me. It's Ezekiel 30 and yeah, get it for me. 33. It says sing. Because it's a sweet song.
Ezekiel 33, verse 30.
This is a beautiful song.
And Ezekiel 33, verse 32. And lo, thou art unto them as a very lovely song
Yeah.
of one that hath a pleasant voice and can play well on an instrument.
Can play well.
On an instrument.
What verse you read from there?
32.
32?
Bam.
Start from 30 for man.
Bam. Ezekiel 30. Also, thou son of man, the children of thy people still are talking against thee by the walls in the doors of the houses, and speaking one to another, everyone his brother, saying, Come, I pray you, and hear that, and hear what is the word that cometh forth from Yahweh.
Yeah, because what? Our people like to hear we do this. It has some, or I should say scoffers. What they would do, they would just click on a GMS video. And what they would do, they were just listening, scoffing. Yeah, that sound good, boy, but they sound good. Me really like that, you know. Scripture say eat the whole road. Yeah.
And they come unto thee as the people cometh, and they sit before thee.
And this is why Moses said it, right? This is why Moses, when Moses reached in Egypt, he turned and he telling Moses, he said, Moses, the children of Israel ain't even listening to me. How Pharaoh gonna listen to me? And we out here doing what? Preaching and teaching our people. And they are not listening. But the scripture says, you go out still. You go out and preach to the wind. Look like you're a madman.
Bear witness, bear witness.
Yeah, you go out. After you done, Noah, we gonna go and put you in the ark and I gonna seal it myself.
God precept.
Go ahead.
Isaiah 6. Isaiah 6, verse 11. Then said I, Yahweh, how long? And he answered, until the city be wasted without inhabitants, and the
Carry from like that. Carry from like that.
Isaiah 6, verse 9. And he said, Go and tell his people, hear ye indeed, but understand not.
Yep.
And see ye indeed, but perceive not.
So hearing the lyrics in the song, it's like, yeah, it's got a nice beat. I like what he said, no, you shouldn't do that. You shouldn't put the notes, do it up.
Yeah. Make the heart of this people fast and make their ears heavy, and shut their eyes, lest they see with their eyes, and hear with their ear, and understand with their heart, and convert and be healed.
So what the Lord do? The Lord don't want them to be healed. So the Lord just blinded. Lord put a spirit on them to make it look like an entertainment. It fucked them up.
Because they'll have given me add to what I said too. Because when Moses went to the Mosai and said, Mosai, the children of Israel in hear me. How them Pharaoh don't hear me? The Mosai didn't even answer them until he not about the children of Israel. He said, you go back and tell Pharaoh this and do this to do this. Leave them alone. I be with them. Leave them and see what they
Said, scripture said the Lord, let me get a real quick. It's like, yeah. This is how the Lord was marveling in Israel. When I was reading this, I was like, oh shit. It says Psalms 95 verse 10. It said 40 years long. It said 40 years long was I grieved with this generation, and said, it is a people that do err in their heart, and they have not known my ways. Unto whom I swear in my wrath that they should not enter into my rest. Where's that rest? I will shine. The Lord sworn that he would never, that he would never, that he would, that he would never, that two-thirds of all people would never receive Yahweh Shai. So when Isaac laid then Abraham laid Isaac's body to offer up his only son to Yahweh, he didn't do it for the two-thirds of the nation of Israel. He do it for one-third.
The second Ezra chapter 9 verse 22. Let the multitude perish then, which was born in vain.
God.
And let my grave be kept, and my plant, for with great labor have I made it perfect.
And you see that every day, the Lord. The way the Most I deal with us, with affliction and then bring you out, there's a lot of labor, bro.
Jumping back here just a minute. Verse 11, Isaiah 6. Then said I, how long? And he answered, until the city be wasted without inhabitant, and the houses without man, and the land be utterly desolate.
No, and the land be utterly desolate. Yeah. Where we was?
There was at Ezekiel, just a close out. We got
Yeah. Verse of Israel.
Hold on, just
Ezekiel 33, reading 32. And lo, thou art unto them as a very lovely song of one that hath a pleasant voice and can play well on an instrument, for they hear my words, but they do them not. And when this come to pass, lo it will, then shall they know that a prophet hath been among them. Because this basically this word is not for the two-third. Right? This for the most High dealing with elect. Going back to the Romans 11 and 7, at all Israel obtained that which is seeking for. Israel had not obtained what he's seeking for, but election had obtained it, and the rest were blinded. Right? Only the elect could understand this music. Right? And this is the most High dealing with from the beginning.
This Isaiah 29 and verse 13. Wherefore say how exactly? Wherefore say how I say, for as much as this people draw near me with their mouth and with their lips, do they honor me, but have removed their heart far from me, and turned far from me, and turned and the fear towards me is taught by the precept of man. So you see, these people, so they will praise the Most High with what they're thinking is right according to their ways. They eat the pork, lest the pork say succumb the thoughts of them. They believe all is right, but it's no good. And they turn by the precept of man, just like how the prophet tell them, hey, go celebrate Christmas, Christ born, and so on, so on. All taught by man, but not commandment by Creator.
See your face, expression last. Isaiah 47, start to part up. Reading from verse 12. Stand now with thine enchantment and with the multitude of thy sorceries, wherein thou hast labored from thy youth. If so be thou shalt be able to profit, if so be thou mayest prevail. Thou art buried in the multitude of thy counsel.
Most I was being sarcastic there. Yeah, if you might profit.
Yeah. It's like, watch, show your best shot.
Yeah.
Right? You know? Let now the astrologers, the stargazers, the monthly prognosticators stand up and save thee from these things that shall come upon thee. The precept and the doctrine that start by men, not save them, yo. Not save them. Not.
I got a quick precept. This is Romans chapter 1 verse 20. For the invisible things of him from the creation of the world are clearly seen, being understood by the things that are made, even his eternal power and power head, so that they are without excuse. Most I made it clear. The scripture says that wisdom is plain unto those that have understanding, but a stumbling block unto the wicked. But because they're accustomed to doing wickedness, so this is the lot. Most I assign them to. This is what they want to do. Take the wickedness.
Zechariah chapter 8 and verse 13. And it shall come to pass that as they will slacky, and it shall come to pass that as they will have slacky. Yeah, I find Zechariah chapter 13 and verse 8. And it shall come to pass that in all the land, says Yahweh, two part therein shall be cut off and die, but the third part shall be left therein. So they were two-thirds of people going to be put to death because why? They're not capable of this knowledge of wisdom and understanding, they can't get it now too. But the elect gonna obtain it and gonna get this knowledge, so they're gonna be saved.
Anybody got more fire?
Who's reading this song? If you can go read it.
Sound up for me.
137.
Psalms 137 verse 3. For they are they that carried us away captive, required of us a song, and they that wasted us required of us mirth, sing us one of the songs of Zion. Verse 4. How shall we sing Yahweh's song in a strange land? If I forget thee, O Jerusalem, let my right hand forget her cunning. If I do not remember thee, let my tongue cleave to the roof of my mouth. If I do not remember thee, let my tongue cleave to the roof of my mouth. If I prefer not Jerusalem above my chief joy. Right? Remember, O Yahweh, the children of Edom, in the day of Jerusalem, who said, raise it, even to the foundation thereof.
And they tell that to the Babylonians. And they come in to destroy the temple. The first time, it was right there, encouraging them. Destroy it, destroy it. Until
We will not lamentation, all them pass and clap.
and And that was before the temple was destroyed. King David prophesied.
Can. O daughter of Babylon, who are to be destroyed, happy shall he be that rewardeth thee, as thou hast served us. Happy shall he be that taketh and dasheth thy little ones against the stones. His righteous judgment. Thus saith Yahweh Hashem Yahushai.
In Revelation chapter 18 and verse 18 and verse 6, reward her even as she rewarded you, and double unto her, double according to her works. So therefore the Edomites already do it, then get back double the portion. No, they could dash change the stone and so on, so think about the same thing. But if it's 500 years to do it for, we do it for 1,000 years.
So that's it, the righteous thing. To
tribulation.
yeah, upon them that trouble you.
So what they say in chapter 1 and 8.
Second Thessalonians chapter 1 or 6. Seeing it is a righteous thing with Yahweh to recompense tribulation to them that trouble you. Because the prophecy that is to come, it is righteous. And even the fulfilling of it, if his prophets and his saints will be crying and sighing, but it can be like a ease, it can be like steam letting off. How they have built up inside you.
So you have anything else there?
Say, like we said, this Sirach toward the 9 and verse read verse 28. There be spirits that are created for vengeance, which in their fury lay out sore strokes. In the time of destruction they pour out the forces and appease the wrath of him that made them. Fire, hail, and famine, and death, and all these were created for vengeance. The teeth of the wild beasts, scorpions, serpents, and the sword, punishing the wicked to destruction. Verse 31, they shall rejoice in his commandments, and they shall be ready upon the earth when need is, and when the time is come, they shall not transgress his word. Right?
So we just